Hi, and welcome to Lesson 8. You heard me mention this in our previous lessons about using a transaction. It is recommended as a best practice whenever you're doing multiple statements and you want them all to complete, as well as you want to ensure that your select, update statements, and delete statements are working correctly. Correction, just your update and delete statements are working correctly. You want to use a transaction in SQL. A transaction gives you the opportunity to verify your impact before you actually commit the data. So we're only going to look at a limited part of what is capable with a transaction just for the sake of this course. But we're going to use the command start a transaction, and then we're going to perform our statements, and then we're not going to commit them unless we're certain they are correct. If they're not correct, we're going to roll them back, and we're going to see how that works. So we're going to work on customer ID 1. If we go over here to my other tab, we're going to see customer, and this is a different session, so this is how we can prove it out. Customer ID 1 currently, we'll rerun this query, is currently Mary Smith. Okay, and just remember that it's currently Mary Smith. I'm going to start a transaction, and I can execute even my update statement at the same time. I'll start the transaction separately. So now my current session is involved in a transaction. So everything I run after this for any SQL commands will not actually commit and permanently change until I run the commit command. So if I update this data right now, you're going to see that one row was affected, one row was changed. Okay. If I go over to this other session, you're going to see the change currently. It's now Mary Brown from where it was Mary Smith before, right? Because this command said to make it Mary Brown. Now, I realize, oops, it's not supposed to be Brown, it's supposed to be Browning. And I don't want to commit that yet. So what I can do is I can roll it back, and I can execute rollback. So I do the rollback command. I come back over here and I run this query again. So let's see what happens to Mary Brown. She goes back to Mary Smith because I rolled back my update safely, right? So let's fix it to be Browning. Now let's start the transaction again. Let's run the update statement again. Verify it's correct. And there it's Browning. And now let's actually commit the statement. Now our transaction is complete. We'll run our command. It's now committed as Browning. We'll go ahead and we will now close our tab out and don't save anything. And we'll run it one more time just to see it stays as Browning. Okay, that's how transactions work. It ensures that we can double check and verify that the expected result actually occurs, and we can make our changes safely. I hope you're following along with this entire course. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so, and please share this with others. If you have questions, please use the comments. Thank you.